Hello everybody, welcome to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we are playing Slay the Spire. We're just doing the daily challenge. We like to just log in, check the daily climb, see what it is. It's new every day. What's this one? Draft a custom starting deck from cards. The map contains only one path. Okay. Big Game Hunter Elite enemies are now swarming the spire and drop better rewards. Okay, this is one of those. I mean, I know I say this every time. I have no idea if I'm going to be successful. I have no idea what's going to happen. But I will say the path and the Big Game Hunter, that basically removes a lot of options. So it's going to come down to if we get lucky or not. And if there's one thing I am, it's lucky. But when we draft a custom starting deck, we need to really think about a deck that doesn't need a lot of cards. So we need a balance of blocks and attacks. We're the Watcher, which means we're the one that like changes stances all the time. So if we pick up a stance card, we need a card to get us out of a stance. Like these are the things you have to think about. Here's our path. So there is no store for a good while. That's okay. We don't really need the stores, but here we go. OG Joker, haha, says, this is the first time seeing this game. I do not play a lot of like card deck buildy games. I saw someone streaming this years ago and I thought, I'll try that. And I love it. I used to play this like 3 times a week. Now I don't have that kind of time, but big fan. And the daily challenge is just throw weird stuff at you, and sometimes it's really hard and sometimes it's not so hard. Okay, gain 6 block, shuffle, and insight. Ooh, so we want block, and this allows us to retain, which means we hold on to the card and draw 2 cards. If we have a small deck, this is a great card to have. Deal 7 damage, scry 2. Scry means you get a look at that many cards. And then draw 1. Retain 4 damage twice. Oh, man. We're going for the damage? Ooh, I feel like I've already messed up. I probably should have got the other one. Okay, here we go. Wallop is such a great card because it's deal 9 damage, gain block equal to unblocked damage. So if you start doing more damage, you start getting more block. But, hold on. Deal 7 damage if the last card you played was an attack, gain 1 energy. This card is always amazing. I'm going to get it every time. 0 energy, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Sometimes it's such a lifesaver. Now, this is part of a combo. Deal 4 damage whenever you change stances. Return cards to discard pile. If we get this, that means we need to start getting everything that changed stances. We don't have a single one that changes stances yet. But I'm looking at this list and I'm thinking I don't want any of these cards, so we're gonna do it. All right, now we're a stance deck. At the end of your turn, if you are in calm, gain 5 block. Okay, that's okay. All right, we're a stance deck. We're going for it. I don't know that this is a good idea or a bad idea, but here we go. Deal 3 damage, enter Wrath. Okay, we need something that gets us out. Oh, we're going for it, and I'm already regretting it. Deal 8 damage if the last card you played was combat. Do 1 weak. Retain 12 block. That's always good. That's always good. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. That's okay, but we don't have the deck to support it. Yep, we're going with retain. Yeah, we're going that one. Put a miracle in your deck. Okay, gain 3 block. If you're in Wrath, gain 9 additional block. We have a Wrath. Let's do it. I hate my cards so far, and I think we have like 6 left, so I'm in a lot of trouble. Here we go. Gain 7 blocks, exit your stance. That's what we want. We don't want exits. Okay, follow-up. If the last card was attack, gain energy. We want things that give us... We want things that, at this point, we want things that give us block or helps us change stance or get into calm. We want to be in calm. Gain 4 block, and then you put a safety in your hand, which is 12 damage. That's good. See, I don't want to enter Wrath. I want to enter Calm. I need Calm. All right, we're getting Consecrate because we need Calm. Oh, here we go. Deal 9 damage. Exit your stance. Again, this is exit. We need Calm. So it's either... How many blocks do we have? Let's actually count the blocks. Maybe a block if we're in Calm. We don't have anything that gets into Calm. Here's a block. Oof. We're gonna get the block. Oof, I don't love it. Again, another thing that gets us into Wrath. Gain 3 block if you're in Wrath. I mean, we have a Wrath deck, and I do not want a Wrath deck. The problem with Wrath is you deal double damage, but you receive double damage. You play this card early in combat, you're probably going to lose. It's a great finisher. All right. We are in trouble, gang. This is not a good deck. I do not think this is a good deck. So let's go... Okay, this will give us 12 block, which we actually literally might need this turn. Okay, so we can do 12 damage to this guy, no problem. Let's start with the Consecrate, because that's 5 to everybody. So, boom, boom. We hold on to this. Retain means you hold on at the end of your turn. So let's just go ahead and hold on to it and use our block, which means he's gonna deal 10 damage. We have 12 block, so we will take no damage and we keep the cards. This character has a lot of retain cards. Usually at the end of your turn, it all goes into the shuffle. And here we go. So this is kind of why we did this. So we could go attack and then follow up. Follow up. That's why I like the follow-ups. It keeps restoring your energy. So that's why I held that in my card and used the block. This card's great if you have a high block deck and you just keep surviving. Retain deals 7 damage. When retain, increase the damage by 4. As long as you hold on to this for like 2 turns, you're good. We want block. We have plenty of attack right now. I'm going to skip and I'm going to take no cards. We want things that help us enter Calm and things that give us block. Before we get more attacks, that's what we're going to need. Look at this immediately. See what I'm saying? We have enter Calm 5 block. If you're, like block, 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 we have block that we can't use. Gain 4 block, add a safety to your hand. All right, he's going to hit us for 11. If we go into Wrath, he's going to hit us for 22. So we can gain 9 block, but it'll still do damage. So instead, we will do this, and he'll now do 4 damage instead of doing like 8 damage. At the end of your turn, if you're in Calm, enter block, or if you're in Calm, gain 5 block. We're not in Calm, and we have no cards that can get us into Calm. Okay, we're actually in trouble. I didn't realize how in trouble we were. So this is retain. Yeah. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm just gonna block. Now that I spent all these cards getting block, I could have done the tantrum, but we didn't do any damage, so it wouldn't matter. All right, I'm using this power card that will not serve us at all just to get it out of my hand, get it out of the deck. Now I won't draw it, so now I can just hold on to these 2. Seems kind of silly. Seems like a waste. Totally agree. But now we can do some damage. Okay. So Fury of Blues, follow up, Consecrate, Wallop, and so close to being able to kill him. So there's a high likelihood that any card we draw, I think we draw 5 or 6 cards, so yeah, we'll be good. He will die. Follow up, and he's dead. There we go. That's why we blocked the first turn, because I figured, well, I'll get a second turn. Again, enter Wrath. Don't want that. Draw 2 cards, exit your stance. Maybe. But, alright, we're going to go Flurry of Blows. I have trouble saying that word, clearly. Okay, max 5 because we're not even hurt. And we are still on the lookout for anything that gives us more Calm. These guys shield up when you hit them. So let's go ahead and activate that on both of them. We're not going to be able to kill either of them this turn, so let's go crazy with the block. I don't care. I think we'll be able to get him next turn. I shouldn't even have hit that guy. That was such a waste because it all went to the shield. But it's fine. Yeah. Okay. We went into Wrath, which means they do double damage. They're not attacking us this turn. We get these back. These do 8. We had lots of ways to finish them off. That's when you want to use Wrath, but you don't want to be stuck in Wrath. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. That's not bad. Power cards are good, but you have to draw them and play them, and then in the future they come into effect. So I am generally not a power card player, but they're very powerful. Do we want enemies to draw 25 more gold? No thanks. No thanks. Okay, Smith, we want to make one of these cards better. What's a card? This card being better is always going to be good because that's going to be 12 block. That's an option. This card being better, deal 3 damage 4 times, it dealing 12? That's not bad. If you're enter calm, gain 7 block, that's great, except we don't have a way to enter calm, so that's bad. Gain 7 block and add a safety to your hand. I feel like this makes this a lot more useful, so that's kind of... Right now, these two are in the lead. And then, of course, retain. Retain's just good because it stays in your hand. So I'll just always have a 16 block card in my hand. Based on my current deck, I think I'm actually going to go Wallop. But I'm kind of already regretting it. So we'll see. Ooh, this is going to be a hard one for this character. This is going to be a very hard one for this character, and I am worried. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack this guy. This guy is attacking us this turn. But next turn, these two will be attacking us. I can't do 39 damage this turn. So I'm going to go for this guy. Because, and there's my block. Because if I can finish this guy off next turn, that's 9 less damage I'll be facing. Nine less damage I'll be facing now. Okay, so now my 5 is going to kill him, so that's good. And then we have a block. Okay, so that's going to kill him. Now remember, next turn this guy's going to attack. We might be able to finish him off next turn. So is there anything we can do to him this turn? No, we actually only have blocks. It's a little funny considering I was just saying how we don't need blocks. So we're going to play this. There's no downside to playing a card unless it exhausts, and it'll say that on the bottom. It just goes into your discard. So we're going to play this, and the reason we're playing that is so that next turn, because this is retain, we'll just have 12 block in our hand. And I'll play this because I'm weird, and sometimes I like to play cards even when I don't need them. But this guy's got 29 health. We kind of got unlucky with the cards we drew, but we're only facing 9 damage a turn. So I think we're okay. Oh, man. If I had Tantrum in my hand, I would have played it, but it's literally on the bottom of the deck. It serves no purpose because all the Flurry of Blows come back into your hand when you play it. We can't play it. I'd be able to win this turn if that was in my hand, but that's okay. We still can do some serious damage, no problem. We can't finish him off, but we can do some serious damage. So, yep. We'll take the 12 block. I miscalculated. I should have attacked the other guy. I didn't realize. I thought I could do the rest of his health. I wasn't really looking at the numbers. So that is my bad. So let's be safe, and let's add... I'm trying to do some math. Like, will this actually kill them both? No. I was thinking if I played this... Yeah, hold on, here we go. There it is. Okay, yep, now we're good. I'll be able to kill him next turn easy. But I am taking double damage, so he will hit me for 18 now if I don't finish him off. And here we go. It was a risk I was willing to take. Ooh, as the start of your second turn, gain 14 block. That is a really good card. Whenever a card is retained, reduce its cost by 1. That's good when you are retaining those other cards that I mentioned. But remember, what are we looking for? Any way to enter calm. We have no way to enter calm. So our whole mechanics of how this game interacts with itself is messed up right now. Watch this. Watch this. Watch me be crazy. I messed up! I was supposed to play that first and then play the other one. Whatever. Didn't matter because those guys have such low health and I had a lot of damage in my hand. Okay, this is always a good card. Retain, enter calm, exhaust. Exhaust means you only get to play it once, so you have to be careful. But at least we finally got it. Whenever you add a skill, upgrade it. If I had had that before I picked up that other card, that would have been great. Let's absolutely, I know what I want to do. We want to make this 0 cost because sometimes entering calm is how you save your life. And let's see if there's anything we can purchase here. Okay, this I'm thinking spend our money on, but we only have 180. Oh, apply 1 vulnerable. This would be really good. This means the first turn of the game, all enemies take 50% more damage. Sometimes I can just kill them in the first turn. Every 10th attack is double damage. That's okay. Obtain a copy of a card in your deck. That's fine under other circumstances. Deal 10 damage if fatal. Upgrade a random card in your deck. Man, if you can pull this off, you can just upgrade all your cards. I have done this before. I don't know that I have the deck for this. I really want to get the marbles, but I also want to get the flurry of blows. And I can't buy both. So I think I'm going to go marbles. Ooh, man, honestly, like, usually in the store, I'm not interested in their cards. That one, there were like 3 cards I could have bought. All right, this guy is very tough. He gets stronger. He gets stronger the more, like, blocks you play. Or the more skills you play. So the key is to finish him off quickly. So we might actually start using one of these potions. So I'm going to... Well, let's see. We have 14 blocks, so never mind. We're not going to use a potion. We're okay. I use this. Oh, we have to do this, right? Oh, is this crazy? Is this crazy? No, this is not crazy. This is a great idea. Boom. 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 So we're doing double damage, but we don't want to end our turn in double damage because he'll hurt us next turn. We didn't need to. Killed him off. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand. That is super weird, but I do have some cards that exhaust, so that might be good. Take an extra turn after this one. That's weird. It kind of feels like this is, like, almost never bad. But, like... Because, like, I can hit him a couple times and then play this. I don't know. This one, I'm sure there's a deck where this works, but you get the alpha, the beta, and then the omega, and the omega is, like, it hits him for a lot of damage, but it's, like, there's just other cards like Ragnarok that hit him for a lot of damage. So, I'm not sure. Like... I don't know that I need Vault or that I want Vault. I'm going to skip. We're going to keep our deck lean until we feel that it needs something. We're keeping it lean. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 15 health. Heck yeah. Not the 2 I would have picked. We'll see if I need that 15 health by the end of the game. Okay, so at the end, if you're in the turn, you're in calm. Boom. Okay, just so you know, this guy only wakes up after like either 2 or 3 turns, or when you break his shield. So I'm actually just like not gonna do that because I don't have a super great opening hand. Well, I could hit him for 12. Yeah, we're just not gonna do that. We're just gonna retain this card. I know that seems kind of weird, but like I wanted to start. Oh, see? Shoot. Maybe I should have hit him because now we're not going to enter calm yet. So we're going to hit him with this. And we're actually... What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to pull off like a really strong combo. Here we go. Drink. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. At the start of your turn, gain 2 mantra. At the start of your turn, shuffle a smite into your hand. 2 mantra, like you have to get to 10. So it's like 5 turns. Alright. At the start of your turn, add a smite to your hand. Okay, why did I do all that? Like, why did I make that, like, super weird? Because I was trying to, like, pull off this kind of combo. Where I just, like, really wanted to, like, wreck him in 1 turn. And now I enter calm. These things come back. There we go. I did a lot of damage. I got a random card because I exhausted a card. So there we go. Now he only has 26 health, and we're in calm. So now we have to kill him this turn. Oh, easy peasy. I'll just go back into Tantrum. Boom. Boom. There we go. That was not even the most efficient way to do that. I should have played Flurry of Blows and then gone into Tantrum. But that's okay. Hey! 2 more cards upgraded. Great. Retain, enter Divinity, die next turn. This is a great card. You go into Divinity, you get 3 energy, and you get triple damage. So it is your Hail Mary. It is not for me, and it is not for this deck. Okay, do I heal to full, or do I upgrade a card? Upgrade a card is the answer, obviously. That was a joke, I wasn't actually asking. Actually, who's the boss? Okay, this boss is going to kill me. Alright, what happens if we need more ways to... Here we go. We're gonna need this block. This boss, this might be the end of my run, which unfortunately will be my shortest run on stream. We'll see. We shall see. I wish this was retained. Unfortunately, I got a lot of blocks. You know, I needed all those cards this turn. He's about to hit me for a ton of damage. And where are all my blocks? Darn it. Alright, well, I mean, might as well hit him. Okay. I mean, we ended up, because of our, a relic, we ended up not really taking a ton of damage, but we're going to need to finish this guy off soon. He does a lot of damage. Follow up. We don't actually need that card right now. There we go. We're just going to take 6 damage. We're going to take 6, and then we're going to take 12, and then it's just going to... We got to finish him off quick. We don't really have the right deck for this guy. Here we go. So he's going to hit us for 10. We're going to enter Calm. Oh, great. We got this in our hand because we exhausted a card. So, I mean, all these are good. How about we'll do this one so it'll draw more. Oh, look at this. Deal 8 damage if the enemy intends to attack, enter Calm. That's a random card we drew because whenever we exhaust a card, a random card will appear in our hand. That's a great one to have this combat. So we're not going to use it right now. But, yeah, so we're going to have 9 block, and he's going to hit us for 10. We might as well use that. That retains. This doesn't retain. So we're just going to hit him for 8. It doesn't retain, so there's no reason not to use it. But yeah, we're in Calm, so we are doing... So what we need to do is draw Tantrum and Calm in the same hand. Otherwise, it is too much of a risk. Should we risk it? Should I just risk it? Should I just hope that we draw something to exit our stance next turn? I feel like the more I talk, the more I convince myself to do it. Okay, we may have just lost the game. But we're not going to take any damage this turn. Ooh, we may have just lost the game. We need to draw something that exits our stance. There we go. Right there. We did it. Pretty good. So we're currently in a stance, though. So let's use this to do damage. Oh, wait, hold on. Go back into our stance. Oh, this guy is a really hard boss. And we just destroyed him. This is cool. At the start of your turn, gain an energy and increases by 1. This is really cool if you can start with this in your hand and you just kind of take a lot of damage. Because, like, by turn 3, you're basically unstoppable. But I don't know if we're going to make it to turn 3. If that makes any sense. So we're going to skip. We're not going to pick that. OG Joker says, got lucky. I did get lucky. This pyramid, at the end of the turn, you no longer discard your hand. This pyramid has ruined every run that I've picked it up because I can't get enough cards out, so my hand's full of cards I don't want. Here we go. During boss and elite combats, gain an energy at the start of your turn. This seems like a guarantee. Like, yes, absolutely. There's so many more bosses. Gain an energy at the start of your turn. That is a great relic. That is a great relic. It's not even... It's not even a competition between the ones that we have available. That's the best relic there. Oh, so he's not weak. Well, shoot, you know? We're going a little extra. Oh, I honestly, I'll be completely honest with you all. I didn't do the math. I just thought maybe we had enough that could kill him. So he's going to add more block, hopefully not 40. 25. So we need to do 32 damage or exit our stance. I think we got this, right? 2 turns. Game Cat, welcome to the show. Businessman Joker. Yeah, you know, I don't know why. The first time I ever played Slay the Spire, I didn't know what to wear, so I just grabbed one of my, like, sports coats. So now that's my tradition. I just dress up a little when I play Slay the Spire. It's a real classy game. I don't mind this. Retain. Gain 7 block when retain. Increases block by 3. Absolutely. So far, I have a pretty good retain deck. At the same time, I've been taking enemies out in 2 or 3 turns, so maybe that's not so great. 85 gold to obtain a relic? Absolutely. The relics cost a lot more than that. At the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. Perfectly fine. That probably will not come into play or help us, but in the battle that it does, it is likely to save us. Okay, so these guys take half damage when they're flying, but if you hit them 3 times, they will fall. So we can make one of them fall. Right? Boom. Boom. Which means we're going to take 10 damage. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and we will take no damage, because now we have 11 block. If we had, like, thorns or something, they would just be, like, destroying themselves. Okay. Let's go 1. Hold on. Let me do some math. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got this. Watch this. 1, 2. Boom. 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 Sure. Okay. Okay. We're in Tantrum, though, so we will take double damage. But I'm hoping that we can just kill him right here because, yeah, oh yeah, we more than killed him. Man! Okay, I keep saying this deck needs more block, but does it need more block? Does it need more block? I mean, we're doing great. This is another way to enter Wrath. Let's do it. Oh, I don't know that that's the right choice. We're going to do it. The other one's better, but this one will exhaust, so it won't be in our way, at least. Here we go. We're doing it right here. Ooh, we're risking, gang. We're taking a big risk, but I'm looking at this guy's health, and we can just kill him in turn 1. Oh my goodness. All right, get out of here, Dexterity. We're gonna get an explosive potion. This card has been the MVP, so we're gonna pick up that card again. Let's hope we can get a relic. Whenever you break an enemy's blockable to vulnerable, so random, normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question marks. Doesn't matter. I don't care if I find an enemy or not. This one's not bad, but there's an assumption then that like an enemy is going to be blocking a lot in order for us to like get any benefit out of this. Vulnerable is really bad though. Vulnerable, they take 50% more damage. So if you have no attacks in your hand, draw 3 cards. Ooh, that could be really good. That could be kind of a game changer. I think this one that happens to be on sale also, and I do love a sale. It's deal 7 damage, awesome. Scry 2, which means I look and you can discard them if you don't want them. And then you draw a card, so you basically can decide what card you draw. I think that's what we're doing. Gain 9 block, Scry 5. You know what? We're buying that too. I almost never buy cards at the vendor. That's so crazy that I just did that. But I think that will help our deck. I really do. Okay, so this is Scry 3, but it's only draw 1 card. We're upgrading a card because we're at max health. I mean, so far we're doing pretty well. I would like more ways to enter Calm. I would like more ways to enter Calm. That is a statement that I am happy to make. Do we add a safety plus to our hand? No. Man. I don't know what to upgrade. I mean, these are just, like, always good, but it only does 3 more damage. You know what? No, now I'm regretting that. Hold on. Do I know what? Alright. A little impulsive, but I just was paralyzed by choice, so I just... Whatever. Something that gets us a little bit more block. Because when we need the block, we're going to need the block, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we can enter Calm, but that doesn't do anything right now for us. So let's talk about who we want to kill. This guy's currently doing the most damage. So maybe there's an assumption that he will continue to do the most damage. The good news is, on the first turn, I know I have a relic that makes him vulnerable. The reason I like Wallop is the harder you hit them, the more block you get. So if you add it up, 13 plus 7 plus 7, they're going to be doing 27 damage. I would like to not take 27 damage. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use all of those. I want to take 0 damage, and I just hope that they don't attack next turn. Ooh, they made me weak. Okay, so they all 3 attacked again, and now we're at 27 damage again. It's just distributed differently. So that is unfortunate for us. So at the end of your turn, if you're in calm game 5 block, we can do that. Wow, I think we're not in trouble like we're going to lose the game, but you start taking damage and you don't know what's going to happen in a couple turns. Okay, so let's do some math. This will give us 7. Oh, we have 14! Yes! From our relic. So we just start with 14. That is amazing. Okay, that changes things a lot. So let's go ahead and kill this guy. That's 8 less damage right there. I mean, I was probably going to do that anyways, but I didn't know if we should prioritize every block. Now we don't have to. Because I can actually... So that's going to be 19 damage. So if I play this, and then this, I will end the turn with 19 damage. And I also just have the ability to do 3 more damage. Conclude 9 damage to all enemies, and then you end your turn. We're going to play this, because this retains, and then we're going to play that. There we go. So more than enough block, and we did a good amount of damage. And we've retained this, so now this is even more block. We retain this, so this is even more block. We have plenty of block. I don't know why I was, like, actually worried about the amount of block we had in this. We actually have plenty of block. Gain 9 blocks, scry 5. Oh, that's a block one. Oops, I was looking at that wrong. That's okay. Sure, we'll block. So scry, we do want that. We wish we had that this turn. Here, I'll skip that one. And I'll skip... No, that's fine. We didn't get a great draw. We're okay for block just because we have so many options. They're only going to hit us for 14. So 9 plus 5 is 14. We're already there. We might as well do that because that doesn't retain. But we're fine on block, but we just didn't get any damage. Next turn, we're going to draw all our damage cards. It's fine with me. Perfect. Now watch this. We're going to do so much damage. Watch this. This is actually going to be fun. Boom! 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 I mean, we have so many options. Like, seriously, we can exit stance, and then all these come back. And then we enter Tantrum, and then they all come back. We have so many options to kill this guy. We could have killed him 10 different ways. We also drew a card that just did 15 damage. So, Thorns! If we had that versus the birds, they would have been done for. I like this card, but I need to guarantee that I'm going to play it. Reduce the cost by 1 of anything you retain. At this point, we're doing so much damage that I don't think we want to focus on retain. I think we want to focus on draw. That way we can make sure that we're doing good damage, but also, like, you know, not bloat our deck with too many cards. All right, we'll upgrade Tantrum. All it does is 4 more damage, but that can be really good depending on, you know. Oh, at the start of boss combat, heal 25. Amazing. So now we know at the last rest area how much we need. Amazing. This is really working for us. Okay, this will do 8 damage to these guys. Yeah, not really really a lot of good options here. Okay, so yep, we want to... Those are the Those are the 2 cards we want next turn. Alright, I'll get 4 block just to do it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We already have 2 Flurry of Blows in here, is that right? Or just 1? Okay, so he's summoning more of his minions, so this is our chance. This is our chance to take him out. So let's go... Boom. Swivel. Gain 8 blocks. The next attack you play costs 0. Well, all of my attacks are currently 0, so that's not super helpful. Although, it says the next attack you play. It doesn't say this turn. It almost always says this turn. So we're going to play that. And we'll just keep that in our hand. That way we can have this. So we're good to go. We're currently in Wrath, but we have our Calm right here. So we can get out of Wrath if we want. Yeah, look at that. Ignore the cost of the next attack you play. So let's... Well, we don't really have any expensive attacks, but this one cost 1, and then you get an energy. But right now, it'll cost 0. Oh, shoot. I just realized something. It's... Ugh. It didn't matter. It was a free attack anyway you did it. Oh, darn. That's okay. So we're going to exit our stance. Get all of these back. Then we're going to go Tantrum. We're going to get them all back. Then we're going to go Calm. We're going to get them all back. And we're going to wallop him. Man, I happened upon a pretty good deck. It's not... I keep making not the best choices. But it seems to be working. Alright, we'll that. Enter Divinity Stance. Hopefully that's not the one that kills us. It seems like Vault now might actually be worth it. But nope. We're gonna keep the deck lean. I have 23 cards. I maybe have too many. Remove all strikes, which I don't have any, yeah, I don't have any cards called strike, so I don't think it removed anything. But then receive 5 bites, lose 24 max HP, deal 7 damage, heal 2. That's cool for certain decks. I don't need it. I don't need it. Hopefully that's a true statement. Okay. Wow. It's pretty mediocre. Pretty mediocre starting. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably able to kill this guy next turn. This guy's got a ton of block. Okay, so let's go. This might be a bad choice. So we're gonna do 26. No, that's not a bad choice. Okay, no, we're fine. Yeah, that was a good choice. Yep, because he's gonna hit us for 20, but we have 37 block. I keep forgetting about the 14 bonus block I get. Okay, here we go. Now this one's a little harder. So he's gonna hit us for 40, and we messed up, folks. We don't have a way out of this stance. But if I enter Divinity Stance, then he's good. All right, I did it. Okay. There we go. That's why we got that potion. Or if I really messed things up, I could fix it. Oh, here we go. We actually get this card as an option. If you have like really expensive, like 5 cost cards, that sounds pretty cool. We don't. So, don't need it. Oh, this is a really cool, like, option. So they keep giving us the cool options. I've actually done this deck one time where basically cut your health in half. But this works great when you have, like, 10 cards. It doesn't work great when you have 24 cards and you might not draw them and then you die in 2 turns. That's what's up. Okay, this one's going to be a bit of a challenge. We've got... Okay. You know what? We're going to drink a power card now. Oh, here we go. It's free. It's free. All we have to do is hold on for like 2 turns and we will be so powerful. So these guys are vulnerable, which means they're going to take way more damage when I hit them for this turn. So again, they're going to hit us for, what is that, 32? That's rough. That is rough. They're going to hit us for 32. I mean, just barely. Look at that guy's health. You know what? I don't want to take damage. So yeah, we're losing 2 potions, but I don't want to take damage. So I don't even want to take 6 damage. Even though actually now that I'm saying all this, I really messed up because you heal 25 when you enter the boss. So I actually really messed that up. I could have taken that 6 damage, no big deal. And I could have saved that potion. Oh well. Hey, look at this. I might still have a chance to take 6 damage. I have 0 block in my hand. But I did start the turn with 14 block. Hey, you know what? There we go. Everything happens for a reason. I'm going to take some damage. And if I hadn't went out of my way to get all that block before, then I would have taken a lot more. So, there you go. Lucky me. So this guy... Watch this. Boom, boom, boom. And then... Oh! These are all block. Well, that's okay. I have plenty of block, but... Alright. Let's get the exact card we want to kill him next turn. Any of those will kill him. And that'll kill him. And then the next, I have 42 block. I am unstoppable. Okay. Any damage will kill him. There we go. A little bit of overkill on that last one. Hey, you can remove cards at the rest site. Judgment is so good. That guy that has a ton of block but 20 health, Judgment just finishes him off. It only works in that scenario, though. I'm going to get it. Judgment's just such a good card. I don't know if I'll ever be able to use it, but it is such a good card. Smith. Does this... No, see, I don't get a draw card. Anything that gives us more block? I mean, these are always good. I mean, I use these all the time. Wouldn't that be nice? I prefer to use these. That's only 2 more damage, but I might be able to, like, do that several times. How about Consecration? No. Alright, we'll do that. If I am calm, I'm in 7 block. We'll do that because I might actually need this one. Oh, this guy's really tough, which is not a big surprise. He's got artifacts, so my weak doesn't affect him, unfortunately. So deal 8 damage, scry 2. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted to do. Okay, I'm going to do this because this is going to allow me to pick my next 5 cards. He's about to summon 2 little guys that are actually really tough. So... Wow, this is actually like a perfect hand to draw. So I'm actually not going to change that at all. End turn. Great. This is a really good hand because it gives me the ability to do the extra damage and then the ability to get out of it. So, yeah. Perfect. Thanks. Thanks for the free parking. So that is pretty much the best I could have done. I mean, I scried so I could see the next like 5 cards I was going to draw, but then I'm like, those are exactly the 5 cards I would have want to have drawn. There we go. Wow, that is a really good draw. I got pretty lucky with that one. I mean, I have a good deck, but still, that was good. What's the probability of me drawing a card that will get me into calm next turn? So I draw 6 cards. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, it's risky. Because I could go back into Tantrum right now. You know what? This is probably, honestly, not a great decision. But if we don't draw it, we're going to have a lot of block at least. Okay, he's going to hit me for 40. Did I have anything that can get me out of my stance? I don't. I have nothing that can get me out of my stance. All right, well, I kind of called it right. But can we do 40 block? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, let's focus on block first. So there's 26. The good thing is after you defeat a boss, you full heal. So you can take some damage on a boss. 7. There we go. Oh, and I got that random card. We took no damage, and we will draw next turn a card that can get us out of our stance. We'll draw 2 cards that can get us out of our stance. Seems a little silly how unlucky we got. It's fine. But you know what? This guy is not actually... Wait, what? Oh, we still didn't draw it. It's literally the bottom card. It's okay. He's not attacking this turn, so we actually don't need it this turn. We only want to do damage this turn. This is it. So I don't have any other thing that does damage, so we'll play that. And we'll play that just because I am compelled to play cards. Yeah. There's a high chance we'll kill him off next turn, but even if we don't, we'll definitely be able to get... He's going to hit for 102. We will definitely be able to get out of our... see, we'll be able to go into calm. We don't need to. We can kill him right here. But we could have gotten out of calm, got our flurry of blowbacks, then gone back in. We could have done 50 or 60 more damage that turn. That was good. Skip. Okay, double the effectiveness of potions. Not terrible. Gain energy at the start of your rest. You can no longer rest at rest sites. I don't plan on ever resting at rest sites. But that also means if I get really injured, I have no way to heal until I go into the boss combat. So that's risky. That's very risky. Upon pickup, obtain a curse and 3 relics. Oh, I do love 3 relics. Are the relics random? I feel like I've picked this one before, and I think you always get the same 3 relics. It's a curse that can't be removed from your deck, and I don't have a ton of draw. All right, gang. We have one more floor to climb. This will make us more powerful. This is basically neutral, and this has a chance to hurt us. Joker with his giant cups. Exactly. My doctor says I need to drink more water. And my other cup wasn't big enough. This is double the size of the cup. It's actually hard to hold with one hand. It is when it's full, I can't hold it with one hand. I don't know what to do. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Let's Google calling bell. Is it always the same? Is it always the same one? Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I took one yesterday and gave me a blue candle and a dead branch, so it's awesome. Oh, so it is random. I mean, this is the game of random. We have to pick this, right? We have to pick this. We're picking it. Okay, unplayable. So that's bad. Strawberry, max HP by 7. That's very mediocre. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. That's really good. It doesn't sound great, but that adds up. Normal enemies will drop an additional card reward. That is very mediocre. Okay, I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it was worth it. Oh, but here we go. This is a good example of where the 3 damage really helps out. Because these guys have thorns. Oh, shoot. I don't have a single block. Well, we are not starting off great, folks. I don't have a single block, so we're going to just straight up take 7 damage. Well, at least we didn't take the other relic where we wouldn't be able to heal. And these guys have thorns, so they're just going to get more and more thorny. This is why I was talking about Judgment. Set their HP to 0. It's not even an attack. I love that card. We have 14... We have 14 block, so we can hit this guy several times. Oh, that's gain block. Exit your stance. Okay, whatever, we'll do that. Alright, whatever. Okay. I hopefully have enough. Now we're gonna take 5 damage every time we hit him. So we gotta finish this guy off. And we gotta finish him off this turn. So gain 9 block. Yeah, all these are great cards if I could draw them. Gain double damage. And then... Shoot. Shoot. I do not want to take any damage. Oh, here we go. Wait, yeah? I have this? Yes. Boom. 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 There we go. No damage, other than the first turn. And now we have an additional card reward. Calm, finally. Yes, we actually do want that card. Oh, look, we got another one. So we're gonna get another follow-up. Now we have enough calm. These guys have lifelink, so they will regenerate if any of them are alive. So what you really want to do is like finish them off kind of like evenly, which is not normally how you do these things. But looks like we're taking 1 damage. Ooh, I hate taking damage. We're taking 1 damage. I'm not going to use this card to prevent 1 damage just because they're all gonna attack me next turn for a lot more. So I'm gonna want to have this card. Okay. So we do not want to enter Wrath because we have no way to get out of it, right? We have no way to get out of it. We have more ways to get out of it in our deck now, but we don't have a way to get out of it now. Actually, if we enter Wrath, hold on, let's do some math. This will be 13, that'll be 26. So we'll have almost 40 block. These will be doubled. We take one of them out, that'll be 20, that'll be 14. I think we do it. I think we go for it, and I think we're a little crazy. I think all of those things. I messed up. I messed up how much damage I was doing to them because I was trying to get 1 to 26 and I was not paying attention. So how much damage is this? So this is 16 and this is 14. So right there, it's exactly 30. So if I hit this guy right here, we'll take this guy out. Now these guys are really low. I'm in Wrath. If I finish them off next turn, this guy won't regenerate. And I take no damage. So we didn't mess up. We were actually pretty close to exactly what was needed. I could have just played that. Good job. Good job, me. Oh, I love this one. Deal 7 damage for each enemy in combat. I do love this one. Probably don't need it. Deal 10 damage if the last card you played was a skill applied to vulnerable. Where has this been all game? That is a great card. Ooh. Whenever you apply block this turn, gain 2 weak. That's really good, but it's a skill, so it's only this turn. And here we go. If the last attack you played was weak to combat, we'll go another... Ooh. 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 I would like more ways to exit my stance, so I'm going to get that. Just because we were trying to build a stance deck, and then we just never did because of the random cards we got. Oh, but check this out. Who's the most dangerous guy here? You got spikes? If we do 6 damage, we can just set his health to 0. Isn't that amazing? Deal 8 damage. Here we go. Nope. If I do that, I'm going to take damage. So let's do this. That's fine. We'll go... Follow up. Follow up. Judgment. Miracle. Ooh. They'll give me 19, and how much are they going to hit me for? Ooh, do you see my dilemma? Because at the start of next turn, I will... they'll kill themselves on my spikes. But if I do this, they'll still hit me for 21, and I will have 20. Or I could play it safe and kill that guy. I could play it super safe, take no damage, and kill this guy. But in the long run, it might be better to hit this guy and kill him next turn. You know what? We're going to do that. We're going to take 1 damage. But I think if I do a really bad draw, or they have some weird buff that I don't know that they're going to do, then in the end, this is the better choice. Because it puts me in a better position. Alright, it probably didn't matter. Probably would have taken him out no matter what I did. We'll enter Calm just to get these back, and then we'll Flurry of Blows. Boom. Easy, so easy. I mean, this could work, because we do get a mantra every turn. But nah, we're going to skip. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. This is not a bad card, and now that it costs 0 because it's upgraded, maybe? It kind of guarantees I will always have the cards I need. Gain 7 block, add a safety to your hand. You know what? I actually really like that one. That one's been clutch, because we can use it when we need the block, or we can just use it when we don't. Upgrade all cards you can no longer heal. Oh, no. This do not get this one. Obtain a rare relic. Fight a boss from Act 1. We have to do this, but this guy could kill us. But we have to. We have to. We got this guy. This guy we can beat. Not a good draw, actually. Actually, really weird draw. Okay, so let's think about what we need next turn. So Consecrate's not really going to help us. We're not going to do Retain. We're just, you know what? We're going to go full damage next turn. Because this guy splits in 2 at 70 health. So we want to get him... We want to get him this turn to like 71. And then the next turn when he's about to attack us, we want to do as much damage as possible. I don't know if that makes any sense. But the reason is if we get him to 69, he creates 2 slimes that are 69 health. But if we get him to 71, next turn he goes to attack us. And then we get down to 30, because now we can do more damage because he's starting at 71. Then his little slime buddies don't hit us as much. We didn't get a good draw, though, but I think we're actually going to be okay. We have Retain, so we can always enter Calm right here. This is what we need. This is what we needed. Okay. So, boom. Okay, so, boom. Deal 12 damage whenever you attack this enemy. Okay, we'll just do that because it deals 12 damage. Okay, yep, we're doing great. So now he's not going to hit us, which is fine. We want to draw a card. We don't want to draw that, and we never want to draw that. So let's... Great, perfect card to draw. Deal 20 damage. Exit our stance. Boom, boom. Okay, we did it! He didn't even split. That was turn 2, everybody. Whenever you lose HP, you lose 1 less. That's great. We've been losing 1 HP a lot, so that's great. I love this card, but if you are in Wrath, apply 5 vulnerable to all enemies, otherwise enter Wrath. 5 vulnerable? 5? The reason the number 5, it's not 5 times as much, it's 5 turns. So this is really good. I don't feel like we have enough draw, though, to keep cycling, because this doesn't do anything except apply vulnerable. If it was... Well, it also enters Wrath. But then it just enters Wrath, which is not very great by itself. Ooh. This card is just always good, right? This is just always good? Well, the relic was worth it because we took no damage, it's no big deal, but it's not really that great of a relic to have earned as a reward. My gut says get this. Let's see, who are we fighting? These guys are really, really hard. We're going to do this because we're going to need that on the final boss to win. The final boss of this game is really hard. Actually, these guys are really hard. These guys are genuinely difficult, so I don't know how this is going to go. But here they come out swinging, trying to hit me for 30, so that's great. Wow. Yeah, we're actually already in trouble, folks, here. Let's see what we got. Whenever you change stances, gain 4 block. Nope. I guess we'll do this. We're going to take a lot of damage. I'm using all my potions. Wow. Okay. We got a really bad first draw, and we are going to take a lot of damage. Great. Shoot. I mean, those cards could have been so many things that would have been good, and I would have been able to knock one guy down, you know? It's literally 3 health. That's literally it. Wow. We're going to take 30 damage. This is most damage. I said these guys are hard, and then I drew no blocks. See, this is why I didn't want to keep adding cards to my deck. And I did because I love adding cards to my deck. But this is why. Because I didn't draw a single block. I could have drawn a ton of blocks. I have so many blocks in my hand, but I didn't draw a single one. I literally still don't have a block. Wow. I'm in trouble. I'm in some serious trouble. Here we go. Can only be played if it's only attacking your turn. Deal 31 damage. Wow. I have to use it on this guy. That sucks. Oh, what a mess. Man, I'm very unhappy with how this has worked out. I am very unhappy with how this has worked out. I mean, so many cards I could have drawn in so many different ways that would have been just fine. Just fine. Oh, that's actually not enough. Oops. Is that enough? 20? You know what? Oh, shoot, that was enough because I reduced my damage by 1. I didn't need to use that last card. I don't care. I don't care. We're going to kill him this turn. Doesn't really matter. Oh, man. That was a hard turn. Whenever you would receive 5 or less unblock attack, reduce its damage to 1. And then the 1 is reduced to 0? So if it's under 5, I'll just, like, be okay? I think that's actually what that means. Well, folks, we have Rest Site, Elite, Rest Site. I guess we might as well heal here. I was going to say, like, oh, we'll upgrade, but it's like, we might as well heal. Very interesting game. Yeah, it is. There's no cards that we really, really, really need to upgrade, so we'll just rest. We'll get to basically full health, and then we'll just continue along our path. Oh! This guy? This guy! Oh, this guy has ended my run as much as the final boss in the game. This guy right here. I kid you not. We need to draw one of our big blocks next turn, or we're probably done. Because he will... He's a big poo-poo head? Yeah, no, for sure. He will be unhittable next turn. So, like, things like deal 13 damage, gain block, that's not going to work next turn. So, there's actually... Whew. I don't have any good cards for this. Yeah, there's kind of nothing we can do. I could play this and do some serious damage this turn, and then hope that next turn that I draw something that exits a stance, but that's too risky. So, yeah, we'll just do this. I mean, we did a good amount of damage this turn. It's just, this turn doesn't matter. Next turn matters. Fortunately, we will have 14 block next turn. Oh, but he's going to hit us for 45. Okay. And look, there's Tranquil. So we're only hitting him for 1. And these are back. Gain 6 block. He's still going to hit us. Look how much he's hitting us for. He's still hitting us for 25. Well, now I'm really glad I healed. Ouch. Oh, right. Well, we gained 7 block because of that card. Even better. We're still alive. It's fine. But, man, I don't love it. Well, I say we're still alive, we're fine, but look at this. It's about to wallop us again. At least we're retaining this, so when we have the right cards, we can pull off a really good combo of attack. Was I doing my math wrong? Did I not need to do that last one? Oops. Okay. We got it. Oh, no! I'm an idiot! He's in his intangible form. We're only going to hit him for 1. We don't got it. I was like, we got it! We don't got it. We don't got it. Man, I feel really dumb. You know what? I'm going to stay in this stance because I have a calm right here. So that's fine. We gotta kill him this turn. This coming turn. This is it. We need a good draw. Okay. Okay. This is an okay draw. This is an okay draw. We're going to go... Okay, hold on. Let me do some math. Okay, this doesn't matter. At the end of your turn, enter Wrath, draw 2 cards. We definitely do not want to pick that. Okay, so watch this. Miracle? Yes! So, okay, let me explain what just happened. Let me just explain why I don't want to use the word genius. That's too much. But, check out this card right here. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card to your hand. I have that Miracle, which just gives me 1 energy, and it just, you start the game, you start each combat with it. I thought if I played that, there was a chance that I would draw an attack that was good, and I did. That, was it lucky? Okay, we'll say it's lucky. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. I wish it was just gain 6 block at the end of your turn, because a lot of times you're like, oh, I have 1 block, good thing. That was a good turnaround on that one. Here we are again. Do we heal? I think we heal. I think we heal because there's 1 more fireplace, and if we don't need it, then we don't have to heal there. Every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. That is really good for my Flurry of Blows. That's a good deck, or that's a good card to start with. Man, look at this. I keep drawing like garbage for turn 1. Yeah, I should have attacked that one first. My bad. Wasn't paying attention. I keep doing a lot of turn 1 not greats, but the good news is these guys are injured, so maybe it doesn't matter. Hey! He would have done 2 damage, but because if you would receive 5 or less, it reduces it to 1, and then this reduces it to 1. So I gotta remember that. Oh, look how much damage these guys are doing. It doesn't matter what I remember. I'm in trouble. Gain 9 block, scry 5. Okay. We do want that. We do definitely want that. We can skip that. And actually, we can actually skip that for now. That sounds kind of crazy, but with what's going on with these cards, we can skip that. Okay. So we need to massively reduce the amount of incoming damage. So this will only do 8, and this guy has 11. Oh, man, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. I think we have to enter Calm. Oh. Well, and we get that. So that's good. So we entered Calm. That way we could do this. And, yeah, I mean, might as well do that. That's cool. And then, that doesn't kill him off, but now when he hits my thorns, he will die. So I don't know if we take damage, right? It depends on what order they hit us in. Right? Because if we take 5 or less, then we're good. Let's see. Do I take any? No! Perfect! That's amazing! That's awesome. Okay, so I'm scrying. I played a card that allows me to look ahead. So these are the cards that I'm going to draw. So I'm going to skip that because that card's pointless now. And then we'll draw the other ones. If you're in Wrath, apply 5 vulnerable. Remember, we got that card recently. What the bees? Just saying a quick hello. Hello there. Yeah, we finished our previous game, so now we're just doing a little Slay the Spire. Okay, so if you're in a Wrath, apply 5 vulnerable. Well, welcome to the show. I was actually lurking on you before, but I was also in good stuff, so I just I didn't really want to say too much. All right, we're going a little... We're kind of making maybe a bad decision. I totally played that in the wrong order. Are you kidding me? I could have just been doing 50% more damage. That was really bad. So we don't want that, and we do want that. That was really bad. Okay. So, next turn, there is a very good chance that we will draw cards that we need because we get to scry. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. Both those cards are great. We'll do that. How could you play it in the wrong order? That's a great question. That's a great question. Part of why I play this game is I like to explain what's going on. I had a card that made them vulnerable, which means they take 50% more damage. So I hit them, I attacked them, and then I made them more vulnerable. Whoop! That was the wrong order. If I had done it differently, it would have been a lot better. But we're just gonna, like, destroy this guy this turn anyways. Watch this. Watch this. Boom! Yeah. He had no health. He's usually a pretty strong character, so that's great. Negate the next 2 curses. Wish I had that before I got a curse. Oh, here we go. I think... Oh, I don't want to jinx it, but I think we just won the game because when you would die, healed a 30% instead. I think we can survive the final guy because of that. Whew. Deal damage. Deals additional damage equal to your mantra gained this combat. We're gonna get that just because we have that, like, relic that gives us mantra and we never use it. How do you like this game? I love this game. This game, like, calms me down. It relaxes me. I used to play this before I went to bed every night, so I just love, I have some extra time to log in and play this. And those of you watching this in the future on YouTube, it's also, like, it's great. If I go out of town or something, then I'll just bank this and I'll put it on YouTube. So hello, YouTube, someday in the future. I'm currently out of town for work. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. Great at the beginning of the game, kind of pointless now. Oh, you seen a bunch of people play it? It's if you're watching this and you go, this looks kind of interesting, then buy it. This, as far as I know, having never played like a deck building or whatever they call this kind of game, I don't even know what they call this kind of game. I've never played a single kind of game like this. Having never played one, I was just like, yeah, let me try it. And then I was like, I love it. Every time we play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. I will almost always do that. Whenever you play a power attack and a skill card in the same turn, remove all your debuffs. Very unlikely that I will do that. But this is our last chance. Yeah, this is our last chance to spend money. So let's... You're not a fan? Yeah, no, I've never had played one before this game. So put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. That's nice. Apply to vulnerable to all enemies. Absolutely going to buy that one because I know who the final boss is. And the final boss is going to be hard. At the start of your turn, add a smite. Ooh. Honestly, I need something that gives me block. It's very unlikely that I will ever use this, so I don't think I spend my money on this. Is there any cards that I just want to get rid of? Like, I am just not using at all? I won't need this in the final fight, that's for sure. So I could spend 75 just to get rid of it. Which is kind of weird. You know what? I regret getting this one, but I haven't even had a chance to use it. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know. This one could be really clutch. Put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Ugh. Boom. Okay, there you go. I spent all my money on cards after just saying how I don't want more cards in my deck. In a game like this, you don't want a lot of cards because you want to be able to predict what you're going to draw. And you're like, oh man, I didn't draw any blocks. Well, yeah, you didn't draw any blocks because you have too many freaking cards. All right, so yep, we'll keep that one. Yeah, all right. Not a great first turn. Actually, a really bad first turn. This guy's tough too. He does a lot of damage. Snakebull95, thanks for coming. Okay, so he's only gonna do 5 damage right now. We have 14, so we're like totally okay. Like, we're not going to take any damage this turn, but put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. So, what do we want to actually draw? Okay, let's do this, but we're not going to use it yet. We're just going to make sure that we're drawing it. When we use it, we're going to blast this guy on one, like, really big turn. Oh, but look at this! I'm debuffed! Remember that relic that if I play a power card, an attack, and a skill in one turn, it would remove my debuff? This is my only chance to do it. This is my only power card. So I actually would have removed these debuffs. Oh well. It's fine. So yep, let's do 9. Okay. We're gonna skip. Actually, we're gonna skip both of those cards. That might have been a mistake. Okay, no, good. Okay, now here's what we need to do. We need to draw a bunch of Flurry of Blows because we have the ability to enter Wrath and we have the ability to enter Calm. Like, it would be great if I just drew like 5 of them. Okay, I did not draw 5 of them. I don't know if I want to do this combo right now. He's going to buff himself. You know what? Actually, we're not going to do the combo right now. We're just going to do that. We're going to just end the turn in Wrath. And then that will give us, hopefully, some options. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Boom, boom. So now we enter Calm. Perfect. Boom, boom. Boom. We're playing so many attacks. Every time we play 3 attacks in one turn, we gain 4 block. Every time we play 10 attacks, we gain an energy. And now we enter Wrath. We get all of these back. Whenever a card is created during combat, upgrade it. Oh, I should have played that sooner because I upgrade a lot of these. Okay, so now we exit our stance this way. Combos. Boom. Boom. Okay. I don't know that it's the best possible combat. Thank you, Pithy, for the fanfare trumpet. I don't know if that's the best possible combo, but we did a lot. So next turn... Next turn... Actually, this looks like a pretty good next turn. That's actually not... We're going to skip that because we actually are not in a stance. So... Okay. We may be able to kill him next turn. Welcome to show, Pithy. We are like 2 fights away from the final boss. But, oh, darn it. Hoping to be able to kill him this turn. But, you know what? We're going to do a lot of damage this turn. That's still worth something. 18 damage. Yeah. Okay. We'll probably kill him the next turn. I mean, based on the cards we have in our draw pile, there is a very good chance we'll be able to kill him next turn. Okay. Vulnerable. We're not in a stance. Here we go. Enter Calm. Boom, boom, boom. You can only play if this is your only attack. It's not the only attack. But we don't even need that card. Okay, we took 0 damage. Ooh, that feels good. For the final guy... You know what? I'm actually taking that. The final bosses are going to be really hard for us. So I'm taking some cards that I'm not normally taking because I want to kind of like change the game a little for the final boss. So this is our final fight before the final boss. Oh, this guy's incredibly difficult. Not a great first fight. Okay, perfect. So we're going to skip that, draw that. Okay, so we're okay for this turn. This guy's tough. We already fought one of these guys. So he's intangible, which means we can't hurt him. We could make him vulnerable. Okay, so put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. Probably want to do a skill that probably wants to do a skill that gives us block, right? So he's currently going to do 45. So this just gets a 16, but this gets a 7 plus 12. So we're actually going to want this one. We'll use that to make him vulnerable. We'll do a follow-up just to hit him for 1, just because it makes me feel good. And then we'll play this. We'll play this. Deal 5 damage. Whenever you scry, return this to your discard pile to your hand. Perfect. We'll play this. And now we aren't taking any damage this turn. And hopefully we draw some serious damage next turn. Here we go. Let's see, what do we got? So we can enter Calm. That's fine. Oh yeah, whenever we scry, we get that card back. That's kind of cool. Okay. We're not really set up for next turn to be a good turn for us. So if he attacks us, we're gonna be in trouble. So let's see it. Okay, another 45. Okay, so yeah, see the problem is that we drew a hand that is like a ton of damage. Doesn't help us. So we are just gonna have to, I might as well just play that. Like this, look at this. Deal 20 damage. Doesn't help us. Okay, so we're definitely gonna enter Calm, which will give us, yep. We're entering Calm because we need the extra 7 block. It's just kind of unfortunate. Yeah, honestly, if he wasn't intangible this turn, we would have just done a ton of damage to him. I don't know why I played that. That card was a retain. There was no benefit to playing that. If you play 3 attacks in a turn, you get a block. That's why I was doing it, but I realized that that card doesn't help. Okay, we're gonna take a lot of damage. Take a lot of damage right here. It'd be great if I can kill him this turn. We got him. Judged. Now, here's why we're okay, though. Potion Belt, need that early in the game. We didn't get it. Pointless. This actually could be really good. But I'm not going to pick it. Okay, we don't need to heal because when we go to a boss fight, we heal for 25. So we can do anything we want here. Let's smith. This might end up being clutch. If there's nothing else that helps us draw or nothing else that helps us gain block. No. Okay, it's this. Final fight. Here we go. Ah. Kind of a weird first turn in terms of the cards I have. Yeah, I don't love this because it's kind of a waste, but I have now removed their ability and now I go back into calm. Oh, great. I'm ending my turn with a bunch of extra mana, so I can actually shuffle an expunger, which so it'll be endure 9 damage 3 times for 1 mana. Heck yeah. Oh, I should have used my miracle. Oh well. Okay. I should use my miracle because then it would have been that much stronger. But that's okay. So the key to this one, which is probably pretty straightforward, even if you're not, you know, super experienced in this, the key is just to kill one of them. Because it's hard to fight 2 of them. Okay, so he's going to do 26 damage. We don't need to worry about not taking every single point of damage. So I think we're actually okay. Plus, we actually won't take damage, because if we take less than 5, then it gets reduced to 1, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here we go. This is where it starts to get interesting. So let's scry. Perfect. Now we draw. Perfect. So put a skill from your draw pile into your hand. A skill is going to be... A skill is going to be this one. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait for it. Enter Wrath. We get Flurry of Blows. Choose an attack. Ooh, wow, we got really unlucky. Ugh. We got really unlucky. That is horrible. Wow, we got really unlucky. Shoot. Yeah, so he's gonna hit us for 52. I mean, I could do 24 damage to both of them. That's not bad. Man, I just feel like that was not what I was expecting. Alright, well, now we gotta... There was a million things we could have... Oh, that's a good card to get. Okay. That's a good card to get. We don't have a way to come out of that, so we're not gonna do it, but... Could have been worse. Alright, we'll just shuffle in another expunger, I guess. Great. Why did I play a card that was X cost when I had 0 mana? Because it was the 3rd attack in a turn. So we just got more block. I didn't need the block, but I feel like it's still a good habit to try to maximize your play, even if you're not necessarily needing it in that moment. See, when we do the expunger, we want to be in Wrath, because this would be 60 damage instead of 30, but we don't have a choice. All right, that's fine. We're just gonna play it as is. We're gonna take a hit. We're gonna take a hit. I could play this card. You know what? I am gonna play this card. What am I talking about? We're not gonna take a hit. What am I talking about? We got to get one of these guys down so they stop buffing each other. Okay, here we go. Will be... Yeah, we're gonna enter Divinity in like 2 turns, so we got to remember that. Okay, so draw 2 cards, perfect. 2 vulnerable, perfect. Here we go. I think we got it. I think we got it. Okay, don't think too much, because my brain will hurt. Oh, my brain hurt! I thought too much. Shoot. Shoot. Alright, it's fine. I really wanted to save that for another awesome moment, but we're okay. Yeah, see, I could go into Crescendo and do a bunch more damage to this guy, but I don't know... Why did I play that? I don't know. I don't know why I played that. That was a mistake, because it is, in fact, a card... There we go. Alright, next turn. We're going to do some serious damage next turn. But it's a card that retains, so I shouldn't have played that. Vulnerable. Tantrum. Follow up. Block. Blast it. See? I could have had another one of those, but I didn't. He's still going to do some damage to us, isn't he? Okay. Well, he's not going to kill us. But we got him down to 97. I think we got this, gang. I think we got it. I think I said that a few turns ago. Oh, we're in Mantra. Never mind. We definitely got this. So Mantra, once you build up 10 Mantra, you do... you enter Divinity, and you deal triple damage. So... yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Should I do the 45 damage 3 times? How should I finish him off? How should I finish him off? Sure. I could have hit him for 90 more. Awesome. That's why I got that one card, to add to my mantra, because I knew that last battle was going to be a bit of a slog. Not bad. I don't know how we are on the leaderboards. We're always like so low. But we did it. Again, I don't want to jinx myself, but every time I've streamed, I've won. The last time I played this game, I lost horribly. I don't know why I just hit close, but let's switch over to the tavern. I love that game, so thank you everybody for joining me while we played it. Ugh, I'm so big. Hopefully you enjoyed Slay the Spire. Hopefully you learned a little about the game if you're interested in it. And I just want to thank everybody for coming onto the stream. And the game detects OBS running, so it alters your cards. I love that idea. Thank you everybody for the follow and the raids today, and thanks for checking in. It was great seeing you all. Have a wonderful day. Okay, bye.